You are explaining an idea. Someone smirks, then they say, "Did you even think before saying that?" A few people look over, maybe someone laughs. Your face gets hot, your mind goes blank, so you start proving. You talk faster. You add details. You explain why the idea makes sense. And without noticing it, you step into their test. Now the room is not judging their comment. The room is watching you defend your intelligence. That is the trap. The next time someone tries to make you look stupid, do not rush to prove anything. Look at them calmly and ask, "What was the point of saying that in front of everyone?" Then stop. That question changes the frame. You are no longer defending your intelligence. They are now explaining their intention. But the moment you ask that, they usually reach for their first escape route. They smile and say, "Relax. I was just joking." This is where most people back down. They laugh nervously. They say, "Okay, maybe I took it the wrong way." And the pressure moves back onto them. Do not rescue them. Ask. Then explain what was funny. Say it calmly, no sarcasm, no anger, no performance. Just the question. A joke becomes much less powerful when the person who made it has to explain the joke. If there was something harmless in it, they can explain it. If the joke only worked because you were the target, the room will feel that. They may shrug. They may say, "Forget it." Let them. Do not chase the explanation. Do not soften the moment for them. You did not create the awkwardness. You only stopped carrying it. If the joke excuse fails, they often borrow the room. They say, "Everyone else understood what I meant," or "Nobody else has a problem with it." Now they are trying to make the group look like a jury. They want you to feel alone, slow, difficult, too sensitive. Do not argue with the room. Do not scan every face for support. Keep your attention on the person who spoke. Say, "I'm asking you," or "I'm not asking the room. I'm asking what you meant." That sentence removes the audience from the shield they are hiding behind. Maybe other people laughed. Maybe they stayed silent. That still does not answer the question. You do not need a vote before asking someone to own their words. The moment you stop fighting the room stops controlling you. When the group no longer protects them, they usually attack your reaction. You're too sensitive. Why are you making this such a big deal? See? This is why nobody can joke with you. Now they want you to defend your emotions. Do not switch trials. Keep the focus on what they said. Say, "You made it public. I'm asking publicly," or "I'm asking about what you said, not defending my reaction." That is enough. You do not need to prove you are relaxed. You do not need to smile. You do not need to perform confidence for the room. The person who made the comment wants your reaction to become the new topic. Do not let it. Stay with the original question. What was the point? What did they mean? Why did it need an audience? Clarity is not drama. Refusing confusion is not sensitivity. At work, the rules change. A manager or senior coworker may say, "Maybe this is above your level," or "Let me simplify this for you." Do not challenge their intention in the same way. Move the conversation back to the work. Say, "What concern do you have with the proposal itself?" Or "Which part of the work do you think is incorrect?" Now they must name something concrete, a risk, a mistake, a missing detail. If they name one, discuss it. That is professional accountability. If they cannot name one, the personal comment loses its cover. You can say, "I'm happy to discuss the work. I'm not going to discuss my competence in that tone." Keep it measured. Keep it clean. The goal is not to win a public fight with authority. The goal is to separate useful criticism from public humiliation. Now listen to the full exchange. You share an idea in a meeting. A coworker says, "Did you even think that through?" You pause, then ask, "What was the point of saying that in front of everyone?" They laugh. Relax. "I was joking." You answer. Then explain what was funny. They look around. "Everyone else understood me." You say, "I'm asking you." Their face changes. "You're too sensitive." You answer. "You made it public." "I'm asking publicly." Now they try to close the trap. See? This is why nobody can talk to you. You do not defend yourself. You do not explain your personality. You say, "Then there's nothing useful to discuss." And you return to the work, not us, what happened. They tried to make you perform. You refused. They tried to use humor. You asked for clarity. They tried to use the room. You removed the room. They attacked your reaction. You kept the focus on their words. And when they had nothing useful left, you ended the exchange. That is calm verbal self-defense. Not a clever comeback, not humiliation in return, a refusal to stand trial in front of an audience. There will be moments when no sentence changes them. They do not want clarity, they want a target, they want the laugh, they want the room, they want proof that one comment can move you. When that becomes clear, stop responding. Say, then there's nothing useful to discuss. Turn back to your work, challenge the subject, speak to someone else. Leave if you need to. Not dramatically, not to punish them, to remove the stage. You do not prove your intelligence by surviving their test. You expose the test by refusing to take it. A person trying to make you look stupid wants you to audition for approval. They want more words, more panic, more proof. You do not owe them a performance. Your dignity is not measured by how quickly you can defend it. The next time someone tries to make you look stupid, pause. Ask what the point was. Let them explain. And if all they have left is another attack, end the conversation. That is emotional armor. You stay calm, you stay clear, and you stop letting someone else decide what the room sees. Subscribe to the Unbothered Edge. Every video gives you calm words for difficult conversations, practical verbal self-defense, and emotional control before pressure takes over.